were the challenges that you faced when you first went out to work after you got a diploma? Was it different from what you imagined when you were studying?
Basically, I think we are well ready, so we mostly know what the market needs actually. So when I went to work, within a few months, you can able to handle a project. Because, I mean, our class student is multitask. We know everything, right? So you can put into any department or whatever, so you can handle a project by yourself already. So it's quite, I mean, it's quite good. Because I have a very strong foundation of a base when in ALFA.
There's always the theory and the practical side. So it is only how you apply what you learn in the college in the real working world. But yes, the theory side did help. We focus a lot on the technicality of interior design and interior architecture, and it's not hard to adapt yourself into the market. But it's always very difficult when you learn something from the beginning again. But at least I would say that I do have already a set of skill when I learn what I learned in ALIF at the time. It does help when I come out to work.
An interior project is just not a design part only, because you start from you discuss with your client what they need in their project, then you go through the design process. Then after the design is settled already, you come up with the construction detailing. Then you come up with the costing, like a bill of quantity, what are the material that needed and how much the cost is needed in this project. So basically all the things that we learn in ALIF or ALFA is definitely helps and is needed in the market. It's just a foundation, it's a fundamental of the interior design.
Okay, so that means it's not just about designing.
Yes.
You have to know how to give costing to the clients.
Yes.
How to manage the project from
Yes.
start to finish.
You have to go on-site supervisions and discuss with the contractor how maybe the structural construction of some furnitures or some built-ins.
Sounds a bit scary, leh.
This eventually you will learn inside.
But the lectures will guide you step by step, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Like just now, Mr. Sharo explained that we have a residential project, commercials, retails, restaurants, and institutional. All the single project we learn here, we have a strong understanding what the requirement in each project. Besides that, we also, as we mentioned, that we have a construction, like a furniture detailing. We also have a fundamental of that, so that when we go for further study or industry, you have the fundamental of the skill, so you know how to apply or modify it to the industry needs or the study needs.
Okay, that's cool. And I understand that both of you are right now doing your degree. Do you find that being at ALFA equips you to adapt better at the degree? How are you doing at your degree level?
For right now, my degree, I think because I was ALFA training and study in ALFA, so that now I'm going through my degree program so that with a better understanding and also I do my work in more proper and also like we show the maturity of our work compared to others.
In overseas, they are more conceptual, right? But at first I was very worried, but because I think I have a very strong base, background or a foundation in the technical skill and the practical skill. So when I reach it, I no need to worry about that, which I can really focus on conceptual. And because of a very strong basic foundation in this all kind of different skill and knowledge, it's make me easier to adapt into the environment first. Second is to develop my concept into a further stage. Yeah, it keep pushing me into a further stage of my conceptual. Yeah.
Now that you own your own firm, what are the qualities that you look for in hiring an IAA graduate? Because in future they could be looking for internship or a job. Then maybe they can come look for you. So what do you look for, when you want to hire a graduate from IA?
Well, of course, it's all the standard boring stuff. You got to be hardworking, diligent, you have drive, you are committed to the job. But of course, the one main thing that I want from a designer is basically imagination. We need designers to not just listen to what your bosses say. We need designers to question the convention and try to do something differently. Otherwise, I'll be hiring nothing more than draftsmen.
Oh, I think that's what ALFA is providing, to be your individual.
Yeah.
And I think the lecturers here welcome you to question or, give your own opinion, right?
Oh, you mean?
ALFA lecturers.
Yeah, of course. I was eventually forced to voice out.
So a lot of Malaysians, we don't like to speak up because in school it'll be like the teacher say, you dengar, I cakap, you dengar. So I think over here, when you are in design in ALFA College, the lecturers always say, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask, otherwise you cannot learn. And especially I think when you go over to UTAS or to degree, if you don't put up your hands, don't speak up, you will not learn much. Maybe you can explain, your journey and what you had to go through and why you want to start your own company.
Well, basically, I was working a few years in Malaysia before I was sent to Kazakhstan. So I am ready to stay in Kazakhstan for a long time until the previous economy crash. So then I was forced to come back to Malaysia. So when coming back here, the status of what happened in Malaysia in 2009 is that there is a shortage of job opportunities at that time. A lot of projects are stalled. So the only way for me to survive when I came back was to look around for freelance jobs. And from 1 or 2 freelance jobs, it slowly got bigger. I started to do office, then commercial, then all of a sudden I landed with a hotel job. And that is when I started my company. What I'm doing basically is just something that prompted me to do what I do. Create my own branding, create my own design. Of course, I do have a set of principles where I work on the line of interior architecture. About the current trend in the market trend of design and build, where I totally opposed to it. I'm more of a full consultant here, and I believe in interior designers and interior architects should conduct professionally. And I started this company to challenge the current trend in Malaysia. And I'm going to show that I'm intended to show that, okay, interior designers are not just people who go to see the client, choose some fabric, put a nice pot of flower on the table, and you can walk off. It's not that. Interior architecture, you create an environment, you create a space for people to use, and when that space is being utilized successfully, then you have actually conducted a successful project, and that is my motivation into starting the company.
Interior architecture, very difficult or not?
I think basically every courses started with also hardship because that you know nothing about the courses, so that no matter interiors, accounts, or like doctor or engineering, so everything is start from zero. So that so don't worry that it's hard or what, just go with the flow and study, then you will be fine. Yeah.
Okay. So Adam, I would like to ask you this question. It's somewhat related. What if I'm not really good at drawing? I'm considering architecture because I like buildings, but I'm not really good in arts or design. I'm more of a maths person.
Oh, no worry, ALFA will train you in first year.
Wow, ALFA will train you in the first year. What will they train you?
Visual communication, which is the sketching skill, coloring skill. Yeah, will be your training.
So what you're saying is that because we have graphic design courses here, so we combine.
In fact, if you say you are good in maths, right, actually it does help you in interior as well, because interior design is not only designing but also managing the whole project, looking at the costing, everything. So it's also related to the maths. So and you talk about a lot of measurement in design also, all of half nature, which also include mathematics, I think.
In closing, I would like to ask each of you, what is the message that you would like to leave our audience for them, to enjoy their course in interior architecture or to be successful in this field? So ladies first.
I would say that go through this diploma program, I feel like it's very enjoying. Most of the people say that your secondary school is the most enjoyable time, right? But for me, that the diploma time is the most enjoyable time, because at the people here, the lecturers or marketing or student here, we like a family. So that we also have a lot of activities like celebrations, so that it keeps the connection at here, so that you feel like every day, oh, I feel like coming college. Yeah, it's like coming home like this. Yeah.
So it was like your second home.
Yeah. I do enjoy it at ALFA a lot.
So do you encourage them to come and join our ALFA
Yeah,
family?
definitely. I think the current students say also right.
Yes.
Okay. So Adam, what is your message that you'd like to leave our, SPM leavers here as they embark on their journey?
Just enjoy your study life.
Enjoy your study life. Okay. And Victor, how can they succeed or do well in this field?
Well, basically, keep your mind open. There's always believe in yourself and really enjoy your college days. Really enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Can we please give them a big round of applause?